There was a German brewery called Brew that made what they qualified as the strongest beer in the world. So the guy said, well, just to do something bigger so that they had the strongest beer in the world, they made a beer called Tactical Nuclear Penguin. Tactical Nuclear Penguin is an ice distilled beer that came out at about 35%. So after Brew Dog made Tactical Nuclear Penguin, the guys at Brew said, well, we want to have the record of the strongest beer in the world. So they came back and made a beer that was about 40%. So the guy said, well, of course, we just took the record away, so we want to take the record back. So they made a beer, very tongue-in-cheek, called Sink the Bismarck.
So this is one of the strongest beers in the world.
Yes, formerly the strongest beer in the world.
Oh, it's only 41%.
Ideally sinking the German brewery that made the strongest beer in the world. And that was at 41%. After they did that, Brew came back and made a beer that was about 50% to take that record back. So the guys said, well, we're not going to keep into this competition forever and forever. So they made a beer called End of History. And the deal with End of History was it was 55%, and we only made 10 bottles, and they were all packaged in taxidermied animals. So stoats and squirrels covered the bottles up, and we did 10 bottles, and we said, that's it. Kind of a drop the mic moment. We're out of this competition. This is as much as we're going to do. That was where that fits into the little bit of the history of Brew Dog in doing ice beers, and again, doing something that was different to engage the consumer in a beer that they might not have tried otherwise.
This was a real squirrel at one point.
Oh, it's a real squirrel. It's a real bad squirrel.
I guess so.